know me. But maybe after all this you will. It's nice to make your acquaintance. Almost every single time, it plays out like this. Nothing. I was merely talking to myself. Just this once. Is there something you wish for? So much you'd do anything for. Someone you wish to protect. Maybe someone you want to smile. I have someone like that. Though if you asked me who, it's quite embarrassing, considering it's so one-sided. Why, yes, that person is you. But why? I can hear your thoughts. Why would I care about someone I'd have only just met? Because you give meaning to this place. Because everything I am, everything I've always been, has been existing here. It's been a test of my resolve to keep that small flicker of flame alive in my heart. Do you know me? Have you heard of me? You probably have in some capacity. There's something I've never been able to do, and that is understand what humans are like. I know once I was one, but now I exist in this place that humans no longer come. Even then, loneliness. How strange you'd ask me if I was lonely. Should I be? Yes, I suppose. That would be the normal. It would be more strange if I didn't feel lonely, right? I felt lonely waiting for you, no doubt. Some wear masks, things upon their face, to make them look as though they're something else. I like to think of them as faces. Real things I wish to feel, but in reality, I usually don't feel. I just think I do. There's many things you might see me as. A mystery to solve. Words in an empty void. Or maybe even worse, something frightful. Something that would scare or harm you. But I promise that would never be the case, as long as I am me. Some days I don't feel like myself. Some days things feel so fabricated. But then again, was it ever real to begin with? Who I am, what I do, who you are, why you're here. All of that should someday make sense. Shouldn't it? Faces, masks, little trails that bunnies follow. What do you think? What is good? Do you like something about me? My voice. If you like it, it would make me happy, but you should be honest. Lacking honesty will only cause misunderstandings. Ah, yes. I very much like your eyes. The way they gaze at me. It makes me feel so alive. Am I alive? I've asked myself that question. I've tried to figure it out. But even then, mysteries only lead to more questions. This place, it's dark usually. Each step, always accompanied by that lonely echo, and each word much the same. I'm sure you can hear it. This place, I can't leave. Not without help. Will you help me? Good. Then, I'm not exactly sure where to start. But before that, shouldn't I do something kind for you? Is there something I could do to make you smile? Not in the way with a mask, but with your heart. It was expressed to me a very long time ago that when you smile, you should smile from the heart. Though I've never understood the literal capacity. Can a heart really smile? Or is it just something, a figure of speech? I always assumed the latter. But even then, why is a heart so integral? Why don't I? It's nothing. I was just deep in my own mind. There are things I have that others don't. Things I lack that most assume I have. The last one who wandered here, I wonder how they're doing. I sincerely hope they didn't get lost. You see, you may not be the first to end up here, and you may not be the last. But you're special. Your eyes, your heart, perhaps, shines through your eyes. The way you talk to me is so very gentle. I feel as though, even if the world around me is dark, a word can light it up, show many vivid colors that simply don't exist in this place. Perhaps they used to. Perhaps I don't remember. I was not always myself. There was forever something in the past. Something I cannot fathom. What do you think? Do you like thinking of the past or the future more? I think I prefer the future. I think and dream of the day I escape, the potential to make some change, the way to make people smile. I want you to smile too. It's strange, altruistic desires aside. What am I supposed to be selfish about? I've always been told you have to figure out things for yourself, your own goals, your own things that you believe in and want to accomplish. But still, what does it mean to truly want something? I suppose the closest thing that I want to a desire like that is for you to be safe here for the time that you visit. For any time our paths cross, I pray you meet me and not others. I hope I am myself. I hope there is much good times, as is meant for places like this. And yet, I cannot move. I cannot comfort you. I can only talk. At least for now. I don't want you to venture into that darkness. If I could save you right here and now, if I could make you feel safer and find you a way to paradise, then I would do so without a second thought. My intentions, as well as my dreams, they all would be best if not alone. Is that what makes someone lonely? The awareness of being alone. Perhaps I've numbed to it at this point. I've been alone for so long that it's lost meaning. It is simply normal for me. You look sad. Is there a reason for that? Please, don't waste your efforts pitying me. I don't deserve such pity. I have done many great and terrible things. Or at least, while not myself, I've done many things which I regret. You never wish to harm another, but sometimes you are helpless in your attempts because action always has reaction. There is always someone you wish to smile and something you wish to do. Is that not the nature of what it means to truly be alive? Do I scare you? I certainly hope not. I hope at least, if nothing else, my voice can comfort you here. That no matter where you go, I will be a pleasant memory, and not one that you have to be fearful of. One with implications far deeper than what you wish them to be. I swear to you, this place is not what you think. I will tell you everything I know as soon as I am able to. But for now, I think it's best we get to know each other more. This is as much for your protection as for mine. The more we know about each other, the less chance of complications. No, I did not mean to come off as threatening, nor did I intend to speak in such a way that was unnerving. This is only for the sake of you, as well as my dream. I've been told many times, selflessness is why I'm in this state, in this place, empty, devoid of others. I admit sometimes it makes me angry to get blamed for what I consider so natural, so integral to who I am. What do you see when you close your eyes? Do I look as scary as when you open them? Do I seem a monster, a man? Perhaps I seem different, like something mixed between several different things you know so well. But when you open your eyes, isn't it only pitch darkness with a voice? For all you know, I suppose I could be the most fearful beast in the world. But if so, why speak? No, I told you, I would never hurt you. It would break my heart to even consider the fact that I could. Then again, I doubt even if I did intend to hurt you, that I could in this state. I am far from healthy, damaged, harmed. Many things transpired here. Many things that you might consider tragic, dramatic, like out of a storybook. Do you like storybooks? I think my favorite one, and perhaps the most interesting one I've ever read, was about a princess in a tower. Rapunzel. Perhaps. I don't remember the name, as my memory is anything but well-mannered. Do you enjoy things like this? Talking without an aim, without a desire. I think that's beautiful, because purpose can sometimes hinder the feelings, the things that make us who we are. I think motives tend to cloud judgment because they put aside empathy and make us different. Judgment is not something I like. It's most certainly not something I intend to do to you. Now, how did you find this place? I need to ask the obvious. Curiosity, not intention. Do you trust me? Yes, I trust you very much. There's good reason. You can tell a lot about someone through their eyes, even if it's just a piece of flesh. It still holds a lot of value, even if it's a transient view. It's a memory, a snapshot. This moment, I want it to be special to you. I want whenever things feel hopeless, maybe you'll find yourself back here. Maybe, just maybe, someday, you'll know who I am. Perhaps the mystery you keep wondering when you look at me that way will be solved. I only hope it's what you want, what you desire, because it would be a shame if it wasn't. There are so many things I want to ask you right now. What is it like out there in the world? I see. It sounds quite complicated, difficult, perhaps even frightful. I don't think I myself would ever face such fears. Why? It's simple. I don't think I would go to where many people are, only because I'm shy. I tend not to give too much. Not because I don't want to, but because trust takes time. And many creatures don't like that time in between. They don't want to try once they see me. They don't want to hear once their ears close up. And they don't see anymore when their eyes are gone. Please pardon me. There are moments in time, lapses in judgment, things that come and go. racing minds and empty thoughts. I can't tell which one this is. But you are special. And that special is something you should enjoy. Be proud of who you are. I'm somewhat proud myself that I still exist, even now, even after I should not anymore. I wonder, did you find this place out of coincidence, or could it be what so many call fate? No matter which, the ends are the same. We have met today, and we will likely meet many times in the future. You may learn little things about me as I learn more about you as well. This place is not always kind to strangers, but you're not a stranger here anymore, are you? You've been here before, even if it was in a dream or time you barely remember. I wish to show you places. Perhaps when you close your eyes one time, I will disappear. Or perhaps I was never there in the first place. Could I be a voice that was talking to you in your own mind because this place scared you? No matter whatever I am, I hope I can be positive, wonderful to you even. That is my only intention. At least, the only intention I know how to grasp. None of the other ones feel like my own. That's why I push them aside. I ignore them, no matter how much something squirms in your mind. There is no need to say it, unless it is something you wish to say. Is it not the case? I don't know if I have free will, or if I would call it that. But whatever it is that compiles me, that allows me to speak to you now, I want you to know that it comes from a place of care, a place of concern. And even then, there's more to it. More things I wish for you to see, to hear, to feel. I don't want you to feel alone. Even if I don't quite understand lonely, I can see you clearly fear it. Unless it's me you fear. In which case, I'm not sure how to apologize. Would it be better if I didn't talk? Oh. Then I'm glad that it can be a happy place for you, comforting you in this pitch dark. Where do you think we are? You don't remember how you got here. It's fascinating, almost fearful, because you certainly didn't deserve this. Whoever or whatever placed you here must either be playing a trick, or perhaps they knew you would end up here, so it was an attempt to make us meet. What do you think of me? How strange. I never expected to garnish such opinions, nor did I expect my meaning to have any impact on you. There's very little that I can do to stop what will happen next. I don't want you to fear. You will be safe. I promise you. But safety isn't everything. If you do find your way back here again, won't you tell me something nice? Share a story, or even make new memories with me. Thank you. It's warm and cozy when I hear kind words. You are very kind to me. Most so far have not been so kind. They've been difficult. Their voices, sometimes they return, echoing in my mind. The sounds of gruesome things. Things that were never intended to happen. Actions set in motion by cruel twists of fate. They became silent. I don't wish for you to be silent. No matter the case, please keep your voice safe. Keep your heart safe. And your intentions too. No matter what you think of me, I am trying to help. And I want you to be free. Be safe. Be everything you want to. I bet these words sound so aimless, but I promise it is anything but that. None of this will make sense to you, at least not yet. But our meeting, by chance, fate, or something else, has led us to meet nonetheless. You, in this place, must be wary, must be safe. And if you do meet me again, tell me the story, Rapunzel. If you do, it may change what happens next. If not that, then what next? You will know when the time is right. This is not over. This is a promise. Will you be my friend? Wonderful. Then I will be happy to have just one friend. One friend who made a promise I hope you can keep. You know exactly what that promise is, don't you? Yes. Now, before anything else, will you promise me that you will be safe out there? That no matter what you see, you will be cautious and safe. The last thing I wish to see is my precious friend be damaged. There is much to learn here, and I believe you can make your way home. But if you can't, or if you wind up here again, then perhaps we might both go home someday.